Welcome to another GoToGuys video breakdown where we take a look at Luka Doncic's performance against the best defense in Europe, which is Olympiacos Piraeus, with a defensive rating of 89.1. Doncic played with Madrid against Piraeus 1.5 weeks ago, and we want to see what he did. He scored 33 points in 38 minutes, 8 of 12 from 2-point range, 4 of 9 threes, 5 of 7 free throws, along 6 rebounds and 4 assists. So to evaluate his NBA talent, this is a pretty good game to look at. So let's get to it. Madrid starts the game with a sideline pick and roll for Doncic, who rejects the screen, then tries to drive by his defender, but he has to pump fake and hits a very tough shot over Milutinov. On the next play, we see Eddie Tavares making a great defensive effort against Milutinov, and then Doncic getting to the fast break, and then seeing the smaller defender Brian Roberts against him, so he posts him up, and after Milutinov comes to shadow him, he makes a great cross-court pass for Taylor, but Tavares can't finish. Let's take a short look at a defensive play that Doncic made. He defended against Kostas Papanikolaou, and here he makes a great contest, but Papanikolaou hits the shot anyway. Now we come to a very critical aspect of Doncic's game, and that is his quickness. He played against Papanikolaou, who's also not the quickest player, but who can keep up with Doncic, and here Doncic can't get past Papanikolaou and has to take a very tough shot and then gets blocked at the rim. That's an aspect where he really has to work on to play in the NBA. So it's no surprise that Doncic prefers to shoot, like in this example. He first posts up Spanoulis because he knows he's taller and stronger, and then makes another great cross-court pass, and as Spanoulis starts to ball watch, Doncic frees himself up and hits the wide open three. Olympiacos still led by 9 points, so Doncic tried to take over here with the drive, but there's no way he can get to the rim, so he uses the screen, makes a nice snake dribble and hold move, and hits the tough shot. During the last seconds of the first half, Olympiacos tries a full court press, but Doncic knows how to exploit this. He uses his body to get by his defender and then gets the and one at the basket. To start the second half, Real Madrid runs a nice play where they get a lot of movement, a lot of screens, and Doncic just waits on the wing for the ball, and as he gets it gets a bit stagnant, but Tavares comes up for the screen and Doncic just rejects it and hits the step back three. A great defensive play, which has to be shown here, is the next one, where a good post-up player in Printezis tries to post up against Doncic, but he shows that he can keep up with him and forces the pass and the long mid-range shot. And on the other end of the court, Olympiacos fear the shooting of Doncic, and Papanikolaou makes a very hard closeout against Doncic, so he gets in the lane for the floater. At the end of the third quarter, Doncic gets a mismatch where he has to go to the basket, although he's not the fastest, but here he has to do it, and he does it and gets the easy 2 points. His first points in the fourth quarter come on another very tough shot where he uses the screen, then tries to drive to the basket but doesn't get there and has to make this tough floater. On the next possession he has to attack another mismatch when Jamal McLean switches onto him, but he has some problems because McLean is very fast, very athletic, and Doncic only gets to the bucket because McLean falls down. In this early offense, nobody defends Doncic and he gets the ball on top, but he doesn't force anything, passes the ball, and then when his defender falls asleep, he cuts backdoor for the layup. For the close game late in the fourth quarter, Real Madrid runs Spain pick and roll and gets Luka Doncic a wide open layup. To start overtime, Madrid runs some simple ball screen action and Doncic shows his passing skills and finds Reyes for the dunk. With a 1-point game in overtime, Doncic exploits that Spanoulis goes under the screen and drills the deep three-pointer. The game was already decided, but to close it out, Doncic switched his patented step-back three-pointer over Papanikolaou. So this brings us to our summary of this game. There were still mixed outcomes when he attacked mismatches. Sometimes he got to the rim, sometimes he had to pump fake and only got very tough shots, and he really has to work on that, because in the NBA there will be defenses who know what he will do and who will defend these shots very well. On several occasions he made good use of his body, got to the rim or drew fouls, which will be a vital part of his game going forward. And as we've seen from Olympiacos defense, Doncic's three-pointer is very well respected, and he has to make use of that and pump fake and go to the rim and not only shoot these threes or step back. This was our video breakdown of Luka Doncic's game against Olympiacos Piraeus. For the full draft profile with strength, weaknesses, comparison and much more, check out the link in the description down below. So thanks a lot for watching. As always, follow us on Twitter or Facebook, and I see you next time.